Welcome to the Arts and Medicine Studio. I am so pleased to host today the meeting of the minds. Jonah and Cynthia are going to be joining me to figure out what does it take to write a story? And can we take this story and create a podcast that would expand the Arts and Medicine Studio into the world of stories, writing stories, listening to stories, and maybe illustrating stories? It's going to be up to you. So I hope you stay in touch and let me know if we're doing okay and which direction we could take it as we move forward. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, Jonah.
Hello, Nitza.
Hi, Nitza. How are you?
I'm doing okay, Jonah. I'm so excited that you got to meet Cynthia.
I know she's so amazing. She's been in the Muppets, which that's just incredible. She's written so many stories and she's acted in so many things. It's just amazing. It's really great.
You're pretty amazing too, Jonah.
Thank you. Sixth grade is quite an achievement.
That's great. Let's introduce our team here. Jonah, tell us a little bit about yourself as a storyteller, story writer, and an artist.
My she's an artist. This is her photo back here. And so art's been a big part of my life, and it's always amazed me that there's no limit to art and it's just pure creativity, what your mind thinks of. So it was just amazing to me to make art, and when I learned like things like writing and storytelling is art, it drew to me and I loved it. So I've always loved writing and making stories and just like making a brain baby on paper and reading. So it's just such an amazing thing to think what art can be and like how there's no limits to art. So I just love this kind of writing and storytelling that we're going to be doing.
Hello, Cynthia. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am an actor and I am a writer, and I do a lot of characters. So I have done them for cartoons, and I did some of the Muppets years ago. And I love writing, and I write a lot of satire, and I do characters satirically. And I happened to see Jonah in a video that impressed me so much. And I just knew he was the soulmate I had to write with. I just knew this was the team that was going to be really good. So I spoke to Nitza and I said, I think I should do something with Jonah. And we got together. And sure enough, we're going to create miracles. That's how I feel.
Really, it means a lot, Cynthia. Thank you. It's amazing, especially with your credentials. You're just such an amazing artist and writer, just amazing.
Oh, thank you, Jonah. You're amazing too.
So take me through the process that you guys have gone through, and where are you in the process of writing a story we could podcast in the near future?
Yeah, well, we are kind of in the middle of it because Jonah and I have gotten together by phone a few times, and we haven't, it's not written yet, but we've created pieces of this wonderful story that we created together, which is really great because Jonah and I have a good partnership. I think of something, then he thinks of something great, and then we mix it together. It's like some great cooking show, where you get all the things together and you mix them together and you've got a great thing to eat.
What did you guys talk about? Like, what kind of story can you put together?
Well, we decided, right, Jonah? I think maybe Jonah can talk about this too, because we decided to do a story that would be a kind of a fantasy, but would say a lot about what's going on in the world. So we decided that we were going to do something with a boy. We named him Cody, right?
Yeah, we both love that name.
Mm-hmm. And his dog is named Waffles. And it's a kind of a, slightly big dog, but not very big, And yeah, that's right. Like that. I think that's good. And see, we make it up as we go along. And
Yeah.
he loves his dog Waffles, and Waffles loves him. And we decided we wanted to do something that was a kind of a fantasy of a place that they would go that would be very different, that they could learn some different things.
So Jonah, what did you think about when you thought of what kind of places could Cody go?
We really tried thinking of like the most amazing things and how us not just in beauty in like how things look, but also beauty and how people treat each other. So we just try making it this amazing place like utopia. And it was really fun thinking of it because we just got to imagine what's so amazing and what's so great about everything in the world, and we got to put it together and make this amazing planet. So it was really fun making it.
Jonah, what is utopia?
Thanks for asking me, Nitza. So a utopia is this place that everything is perfect and everything is amazing. The food is delicious. It's beautiful. People are treated fairly. It's where everything is just great and amazing.
So what we decided is that Waffles and Cody are going to take a trip. We had to figure out how they were going to do this, and we did, right?
Mm-hmm.
How they were going to get to this planet, to another planet, and to become friends with the aliens on this planet. And the planet we decided is called Vi, VII.
It's very fun. I think it's a fun name because I don't know. It just you can think of so many things with like we kind of got the name from Violet, and it's just a fun thing. So we really just tried like thinking of anything that was part of it and tried connecting everything, almost making like a big texture weave. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And we were thinking about how they would get to this planet. So we talked a lot about this, and we decided that they should be shot out of a cannon, the two of them together, which they are. They are shot out of a cannon.
Shot out of a cannon?
Now,
It sounds very cool.
So are you guys taking notes? I mean, in the times that you met, how did you get?
I have a lot of notes in here, let me tell you.
and the wonderful thing is that Jonah will think of something, and then I'll come in, and then I'll think of something, and then Jonah will come in. And
Yeah.
together, we're just a very good team because we understand each other. We have very much of the same feelings about things, which is real. When you say that, Jonah, which is really good, you know. And so I think that when you're writing with someone, you have to have that because it's a respect for what they feel and a respect for what you feel. So you're writing, in a sense, it's a team. And it's a good team. So you look at things in a very different way. And we decided, we talked about it, and we decided that it seems that Cody, you know, we have different, it's not written, of course, but, you know, we have different elements. And Cody lives, and his family, right, they live by a lake. And so they're hearing, it's you know, about 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and they're hearing these bursts of things, and the dog goes to the window and he won't come back from the window, and then Cody, right, follows him to the window and sees there's people being shot out of a cannon, kids being and they're going into the lake. They shoot them out of the cannon and they go into the lake. And so
So there's a big splash. So you
big
have
splash.
imagine waking up in the morning and at night. Imagine waking up at night and hearing all these sounds.
Right.
I think I'll be a little scared.
He has to be scared. He's waking up and his dog's not going away from the window. But at least for me, I tried to put a bit of myself in Cody. And for me, Cody would be like excited and be happy. He's happy. He sees all of these kids his age getting launched out of this cannon, falling in the water, laughing, splashing around, playing, and he's obviously excited, and his dog's excited. So I just think that though you might get scared, it could just be such a fun experience. Like getting launched out of a cannon sounds so fun, if it's safe, of course.
Yeah, and going into the pool, it's very close to the pool. So it's something that just launches them out, you know? So we
Yeah.
were talking about it and we thought, you know, and so he's so interested in this because he sees young kids, he's 13 and he sees young kids his own age, right? And so he wants to go with the dog to see what's happening. Of course, his parents aren't up, so he could do that, you know?
Yeah.
So
Hey, wait. You don't just leave the house when your parents are asleep. What's going on?
he does because he's very brave, right? He does, and he
And
goes
his
with
dog
Waffles.
wants to,
Mhm.
so
Oh, his dog is like this.
him, yeah.
He really wants to
Him and
go.
his dog are a pair, so like his dog's obviously excited, so he's going to
Right,
go with his dog because he
right.
loves his dog and he wants to be with his dog, and
Yeah.
he likes going on adventures. So this is
Mhm.
just something that is just another small adventure. This doesn't seem like a danger or anything like that. He sees kids from his neighborhood getting launched out of this cannon.
Very rural where he lives, right? Very rural.
Okay,
So
yeah, it would
the
make sense.
houses are all kinds of like in woods and near a lake, and everything's very beautiful. And so, you know, we decided that he goes out there and he wants to get in the cannon with Waffles. He wants to go into the lake because he swum in that lake many times, right? That's where he swims.
So I'm thinking, guys, that you guys have a really cool start here. And are you ready to record? What kind of work do you have left to do to complete the story so we can record the entire?
Well, we have the outline of the story, so it just has to be written now. That's all. We've made and we may do some more things. If we have another discussion, we may change something, or we may, you know, we may add a character or two. We just don't know. But right now, we have our planet. And by the way, these aliens, they have two eyes, but they're on the either side of their head, near their ears. They have very little noses, right, Jonah?
Yeah.
And then they have a regular mouth.
What would be a good alien name? What do you think?
Maybe something really pretty almost, you know, like
I know. Keep that a mystery because when the story is done and we're going to be able to hear it, we know a little bit and we probably have ideas of what we would have done, which I would love it if you guys send to us. Jonah and Cynthia would more than appreciate working with you to create new stories, to come up with characters. So this is really a beginning of our hope to create some team stories, environment through Jonah and Cynthia.
well, we know the end. I think we know the end, but
Yeah.
we're not going to tell anything about
No, you
that.
know
We
nothing.
cannot tell anything about that.
Get
But
excited for the story though, because
yes,
trust
get
me, this is
excited
a
for the story
very good
because the
ending. I
story is
love it.
very exciting. So
I can't wait to hear it. You know, in the studio, we come up with so many artworks that have a narrative. So I look forward to hearing your story on our podcast and hopefully hearing more and more stories in the near future. So if you have any comments, suggestions, you want to be part of our team, please write to me at aimnitza@gmail.com. And we can't wait to hear what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So get
yes, it is.
excited.
Yes,
You
it is.
guys are the best. Thank you for visiting me. And I can't wait to hear the full story.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Bye.
much, Nitza.
Bye, Nitza. Bye.
Bye.